Hello everyone and welcome to a new series. Yes, we are starting another one. Hopefully this one will last quite a few episodes, especially because this is going to be a series similar to Mogi Dungeon. So hopefully that will turn out pretty cool. And you can already see I have made some preparations because, well, there currently isn't really anything to do here. Or is there? Okay, there really isn't. That's just going to be the lobby up there. And I'll show you that in a moment. But first, yes, I have made some other preparations already that are going to be in this new type of dungeon. I'm not going to reveal it just yet, but I'm going to show you guys what the loot is going to be this time around. So here we go. This is the not so valuable box, which it does include some stuff. Yeah, so these are all going to be throughout the quote-unquote dungeon. And if you see this box, you can know there's most likely going to be junk in here, or maybe not. Actually, I don't think any of these things are really junk, because these are all going to be useful. Believe it or not, yes. Then, if we look in the second box, you'll notice mostly bottles and eventually some potions. Um, yeah, I think this will become all very clear once we go into what traits there are, what items there are available during this game, and, well, of course, I think we can all figure out what to craft with this stuff. So yes, um, we all know what we can do with this, and maybe you have already put two together at this point. Now, this isn't really stuff you want to craft with, this is just stuff that you can buy stuff with. I mean, the gold is at least. This stuff, probably not going to be that useful. For potions, sure, these two might be. And maybe this one will also be useful with something else. Leather, however, I still don't exactly know what I could use that for. So maybe I'll replace this with something else. And in the lime green shulker box we have a bunch of edible stuff. Of course, these are horrible. These two. These are also pretty bad. These are okay, and then this is the good stuff. And the reason I have it laid out like this is because this is going to be the rarity of everything. So steak is going to be 1 out of 9, and then the apples, cookies, dried kelp, and rotten flesh are all going to be 2 out of 9. And you can see the gold nuggets will be 4 out of 9. The water bottles 3 out of 9, glass bottles 3 out of 9. So that's how it's going to work, alright? Probably should have told you that earlier when we looked at the brown box already. But the final one is the armor box. So as you can see, this might actually be a bit trickier to do when it comes to loot tables, because yeah, if we have a hopper going into these, it's just going to fill these until it's 64, 64 everywhere. Not possible with this. So we don't know which one is going to get shut out and which one is going to come in next. And it's already quite different from Mogi Dungeon, as you could tell. For example, in Mogi Dungeon you would only have coins, which is now represented by these golden nuggets. I still have to rename them, but yes, these will be the coins. And these will be the traits. So here we'll have, yeah, it just looks like glass, but it is actually renamed. Void crystal, energy crystal, earth crystal, water crystal, ice crystal, air crystal, fire crystal, and light crystal. And these are all available for 32 gold each, or coins. But what they'll do is, well, something for another episode. Similar for the small amethyst, medium amethyst, and the large amethyst. These are actually going to be the keys to the dungeon. And lastly, we have this one, which, if you look at it, maybe you don't want to buy it. Actually, I can take away these two, because we had it in, which one was this one? Yeah, there was gunpowder in here already, so yep, no gunpowder for sale. So these are going to be the traits for potion making, because every player is going to have a potion station available to them. Now what about that stone platform in the sky? Well, let's fly up to it and you'll see it's not exactly a stone platform. It's a stone cube with something weird on top, and I think this is going to look very, very familiar to those of you who have watched Moggy Dungeon. Now, maybe the outside isn't all that clear, but maybe when we go on the inside is when it will actually become clear where it is. Recognize it yet? Hmm? Yep, this is the entrance to Moggy Dungeon. Only this time, yeah, the paths are blocked off with black concrete, which, maybe lore-wise doesn't make all that much sense, but I'm not going to rebuild the entire dungeon here, of course. What has changed here is this bit. Yep. And this actually leads to the lobby. So this is going to be the game lobby. And that's what we are going to be working on today. Alright, so I've done this bit, but I think maybe I should actually change the blocks. Of course, I'm not going to do that block by block. That's going to take ages and basically undo everything I just did. So how about we just go somewhere over here and we just use the /fill command. So fill and then these coordinates and we'll go to, let's see, I think that's the highest point over here. So let's choose this block over here. And now we need to be very careful because we cannot just simply press a button and, well, make it happen, because otherwise everything is going to get filled in. So let's go for deep slate. And then, very important, replace. And then stone. Let's see. Perfect. Okay. Now, this is of course a little bit of a weird transition. So we have to go around and just add a little bit more to it. And of course, maybe over here some, higher up as well. Just loose from it. Okay, that's gonna look fine. And of course, maybe do the opposite as well. Adding some stone over there. Yeah, I think that's going to look good. And what we want to do as well is get some slabs and stairs. And go around and see where we can place these. So over here, of course, that's gonna work. Okay, yes, this is going to look good. And now we need to do that all the way around. So I've decided to add more water because water makes everything look amazing. And now I'm thinking let's do the paths to each area. So here we're gonna have the player rooms, there we're gonna have the quote-unquote dungeon, and here we are gonna have the shops. So pretty similar to Moggy Dungeon, and I have no idea what I'm gonna put over here. I actually don't think we'll put a tutorial area here, maybe something else, I'm not sure. But we're definitely going to have something that goes around the entire thing. Or maybe something that goes up and down and around, and you know what? Let's give that a try. So we are going to start over here because this is the dungeon and I want an easy way from the players to the dungeon itself. So we're probably going to just have a simple bit of a spiraling sort of staircase going all the way up here. Even though it's here, we might actually not keep it there. So let's see if we can, let's actually just go out just a little bit more and then go up. So with this path laid out, I'm starting to think maybe I did the floor for nothing. Um, yeah, we'll see though. I think a lot of it will still be visible, but a lot of it is also going to be covered up. Seeing as we'll start to replace this with dirt and grass, like this, and we'll probably have something like this, or maybe even some support pillars. Let's see. Yep. I'm not sure yet. Maybe that would work, I think. We'll see. Let's give some things a try. Maybe actually move this one over here, maybe? Let's see. Yeah, it probably would be slightly better. And I can simply put this one here as well. Okay, let's try a thing or two. So, as you can see, quite a bit of progress has been made in the lobby. We now have a path leading to all four sides. And as you can see, I have started working on these sides of the lobby. Just a bit on the walls. I think this is going to be fine over here. Of course, still needs a bit more over here. But yes, this is definitely looking quite nice already. And it is walkable. Look, I can simply start over here. I can go over here. And yep, I should be careful, however, because I don't want to fall off. Falling off, however, is not a bad thing. You won't die. You won't be stuck anywhere. I have made sure to put in some barriers. So not this way. Okay, that's gonna be a mistake that maybe some of us will make. But as you can see, you can simply walk over here. And even if you fall, for example, from over here, yes, there's still an easy way out. The only thing is this water stream here that you can go down and you can swim pretty much anywhere, which is probably a bit of an issue if you are gonna get stuck like this. Because apparently there's a bit of flowing water here. But yeah, as you can see, no night vision, and this place is already looking quite bright. But keep in mind, I do have a texture pack on, so let me take that off real quick. And this is the normal light. A little less lively if you ask me. I like my texture pack. But let's slowly start finishing off this place over here. We can do that by just adding more stone over here. Yep, sure. Yep, okay. I'm sure this is gonna look amazing. Yep, okay, well, it's almost amazing. Let's put some extra over here. Yep, that's already looking slightly better. Okay, and now it is time to add in the bit of greenery that of course is going to make this place look lively, just like it does over here. So, oh wait, I actually forgot one thing, and that is the rooted dirt. Thank you. No wait, that's the hanging one. Yeah, hanging roots. That's the one I meant. Anyway, thank you, game. Anyway, let's see. Where are we going to start? I think we're going to start right over here and make it look as luscious as this over here. So, how do we even start? Well, let's, I guess, this stuff. Yep, that should make it look good. Alright, the lobby is now completed. Or at least this part of the lobby. Of course, there will still have to be things over in these directions and all of that. But this area is now finished. And I've added in a lot of greenery and even some little bit of life in different ways. Yes, I've added bees and beehives, and it will be nice to sometimes walk around here and see a little bee just buzzing by. And also, I did change up the floor a little bit. I have still got the water here, but then everything else here is lava, also giving a bit more light down there. And I have given this game a name. I've already had the name in mind for a long time now, but now let's put in the final letters. If you're still here, that means you deserve to see what this game is going to be called, okay? Now, this game will be called, drumroll please. I hope there's a drumroll in editing. Caves. Moggy Caves. There we go. Caves. And there we go. Now the banners are hanging there, indicating that this is going to be the lobby for this game. And this right here is the outside of this lobby right here. And I've already tested it. When I kill myself, I'm actually going to end up somewhere here. So what we could do, maybe, is just extend this a little bit. And make this place where we first spawn. Or what we could do is just set the spawn down there for everyone. Which is a little bit more tricky, so I'm thinking I'll just do this instead. Alright, now whenever someone dies or spawns into the world, they should spawn here on this platform. And they can walk over here, fall down, no damage, of course, the snow powder and carpet trick. And they can simply go back over here and take the water down. Yep, of course they need to be a bit careful, but there we go. The last thing I'll share with you in this video is the layout of the game. So this over here, the white one, is spawn. And it's also the lobby, where you go into the caves. Now brown is the caves. And everything else, it's also caves, but they are the difficulties. So green is level 1 difficulty, orange is level 2 difficulty, and red is level 4 difficulty. And the only way you're able to get to the higher level difficulty areas is with different keys. Yes, that's what these are for. So with a small amethyst key, you can go to the green zones, level 1s, which won't have that many chests and won't have that much amazing stuff. But when you have, for example, a medium amethyst key, you can go to the orange areas as well. Level 2, a bit more difficult as well, but definitely more loot worth getting. And of course the same is for the red. When you finally get the large amethyst, you can go all the way out here, and yeah, you can either die or get a lot of loot. But don't be fooled by this, what you see over here. The caves are going to be more complicated than just straight lines. And of course, because it's caves, we won't just have one straight line, flat surface like you see over here. We're probably going to have, for example, like this will be up here. or maybe even higher up. And red might just be all the way down below here instead. So definitely consider this just a 2D shape right now that is very inaccurate to what the final drawing is going to be, because of course this is only a very simple layout, but I might get the cave to swirl around here and then all the way around and then eventually end up here, but for some reason it's still somewhat of a maze in there. Who knows? This might also not just lead into this room. Maybe it would be like, okay, let's go up here, let's go up here. No, not there, the entrance. Here's the entrance. Okay, so you still have to maneuver your way through an entire cave system and find your way to the bigger rooms. And every room is going to have a theme. The themes are lush nature, desert, swamp, abandoned, snowy, dripstone, honey, flooded, amethyst, mushrooms, hell, love, and lastly, of course, we had to go for skulk. But no, there won't be any Ravagers here in this game this time. Maybe I'll add in a weekend dungeon or something like that once again and put a Ravager in there or something. I don't know yet. But anyway, this is going to be it for me today. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video and you guys are looking forward to this game being complete just as much as I am. Well, I'll see you guys next time. You know what to do. Bye bye!